What's up, Crexy? Give me one sec. Just finishing up going live and need to tweet. All right, chat. How's everyone doing today, bro? Sticky, just be consistent with your posts, man. Just engage with people, set a consistent content schedule, and just get after it, man. All right, chat. Dude, this is nuts. This is an I was fully getting online today, expecting to stream Madden, and we are now here streaming MLB the Show because I mean, listen, they killed it. We haven't seen the cards yet, but goddamn, dude, goddamn. If Willie Castro is good, Jimmy Rollins is gonna go ahead and get sold immediately. He's already dropping in price because of Willie Castro. All right, the content is live too. So 60 cards gets you 99 overall Carlos Correa. 112, 120, 110, 105, 90 vision. Great fielding. That card's sick. Willie Castro, 103, 125, 100, 116, 85 vision, 125 clutch, 75 speed, 90 arm, 82 fielding, 76 reaction. Can play third base, second base, shortstop, center field, and right field. Okay. And then Mason Miller, kind of ass. Not gonna lie. They only gave him 3 pitches instead of the 5-pitch mix he has on his live series card, or his, I guess, the old card. And 99 George Brett is your chase pack. This card's actually fucking nasty, dude. Oh my god. This is exactly like his collection card from a few years ago. Like, this is damn near exactly his collection card. 125 vision, 125 power, or contact against both sides, 100 power right, 93 power left. This card's actually disgusting. I'm not gonna lie. You just got to keep at it, Sticky. It comes with time. Volpe's nasty. I mean, we're going to check him out in just a second. How much is Willie? You have to collect a lot of cards to get Willie. A lot of cards. Do I sell Jimmy? I probably will sell Jimmy. I mean, theoretically, I guess Willie could be my second baseman. I mean, these collection cards are really, really good. The issue is, chat, is it builds on the prior collection, which is kind of brutal, I'm not gonna lie. Because I don't have Max Fried, who's now 15K. I don't have Verlander, who's now 16K. Don't have Kenley Jansen, who's now 40K. Don't have Cody Bellinger, who's now 31K. Like, they absolutely destroyed the old collection. I wonder, theoretically, if I can get lucky and just open a Premier pack here. This might be big brain, chat. Free pack here, Premier Choice pack. Give me that new Threads. Hit me with at least one of those 4 guys. Gold, gold, gold. Oh my god. It was not, in fact, big brain. It was the opposite of big brain. I thought the Premier's guaranteed at least 1 diamond. Oh, that is actually brutal. That is actually brutal. Sell Mark? I wouldn't even have bought Mark to begin with. So, all right. Let me go ahead and take screenshots of these 3 collection cards. Willie Castro is disgusting because of his secondary positions on top of that. The fact that he can play second and third and left field and right field. Like, that card is nuts. That card's really, really good. Give me one sec, chat. And who's the other one? Mason Miller. Enough of the damn collections. I mean, to be fair, it's been a while since we got a new collection. I mean, the Legend and Flashback was the last one, but before that, it was the All-Star content. So, I mean, it's almost been a month since we got a new collection. How's Leo DeVries? I don't know. I'm going to look at him right now. Warning Burnaball is pretty good, not going to lie. Leo DeVries, 120, 106, 102, 97 with 87 fielding, 86 speed, and 88 arm. This might be a lot of people's new shortstop. 115 clutch, 90 vision. Yeah, I mean, that card is really, really sick, man. That card is really, really sick. Shane Bieber, 104 hits per 9, 4-seam cutter. I'm historically not a huge fan of Shane Bieber cards, but that card with the cutter could be pretty decent. A. Eugenio, sub 100 contact against lefties is unfortunate, but 120, 125 against righties. Nice little reverse splits there for him. 125, 113, 125, Yohan Duran. Does he have outlier on his splitter and his four-seamer? He does. Hoodie Man, thank you for that Prime Gaming. I appreciate you. Sorry, chat. As we're going here, I'm also trying to like upload to Twitter, so I'm also gonna have to record a TikTok in a second. Show Willie? I've already shown Willie. I'm moved on. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the new Threads 2.0 program. I mean, Chris Braddock, Key Brian Hayes, Griffin Jacks. Griffin Jacks could low-key be kind of good. Sinker, cutter, sweeper, circle change, four-seamer as a reliever. Yeah, I mean, that's solid. That's really, really solid. Josh Naylor, 119, 105, 91, 78. That's a weird built Josh Naylor card, but I respect it. Merrill Kelly, sinker, cutter, slider, circle change, four-seam, 108 hits per 9. Slow velocity, but that card actually could be pretty decent. Ryan McMahon, 111, 101, 125, 100. Only 64 vision really hurts him, but the fielding is unbelievable. I mean, that card's pretty solid. And then Seti Mullins, 102, 118, 115, 104 with 88 fielding, 74 reaction, 83 speed, and 82 vision. I mean, they kind of cooked. They might have cooked. Yeah, Madden might have cooked this year, honestly. I'm really, really enjoying it so far. Willie is the collection, yeah. Do you keep posting if your vids are flopping? Yes, man. Got to figure out what works. Because 99 steal for Naylor is incredible to see. It's hilarious because he's 10 for 10 since he's gotten traded on steals. Can you show the collections? I already have shown the collections. I'm rolling through the rest of the cards now. I am kind of curious also about the Volpe in the spotlight. I mean, he has historically a pretty decent swing. First of all, Liover Peguero. Card's not very good, unfortunately. That hurts my soul. And he's a first baseman. That's fucking hilarious. primary shortstop as a first base primary because the Topps now is actually elite. They're dropping a bunch of the April Spotlight packs. And then Anthony Volpe's 102, 125, 125, 125 with 66 fielding and 76 arm strength. That's actually hilarious, too. Volpe is a really, really good hitter. That card is literally unplayable at shortstop at this point. That's really funny, though. Aaron Savali, though, sinker, cutter, slider, splitter, 112 hits per 9, 120 pitching clutch, 94 Ks per 9. The Ks per 9 worries me a little bit, but this is a card that people should consider putting in their starting rotation. Like, this card is actually really, really good. That card's really, really, really good. And then warning, Bernabel, the meme himself, 107, 113, 100, 103, 111 catch, 92 vision, good fielding. He's immediately one of the best first basemen in the game. I guess it depends what his swing feels like, because obviously I've never used his swing. Aaron Savali's from Connecticut? Maybe. When does New Threads 2.0 get put into Deluxe Choice packs? Generally takes about a week. There is a new Chase player. It's 99 overall George Brett, and the card is actually really, really good. Like, really, really. Typing work emails while on live? No, bro, I'm posting on Twitter. I'm taking screenshots for Twitter and posting on Twitter as we're going here. Can I show the collection? I can show the collection one more time here. So the collection is collect 60 for Carlos Correa, collect 55 for Willie Castro, collect 43 for Mason Miller. It's caused the old New Threads cards to absolutely skyrocket in price. Cody Bellinger's up to 40K. Kenley Jansen's 38. Justin Verlander's 15. And Max Fried is 16, which is brutal if you didn't have those cards, which I didn't because I didn't think there was any chance they would extend this collection again. But Mason Miller, 125, 125, 125 is on all the reliever traits. The issue with him, only 3 pitches, although he does have an outlier fastball. Fastball, slider, circle change, not really going to get it done, if I'm being honest. Willie Castro is 103, 125, 100, 116 with 125 clutch, 85 vision. But the important part about this Willie Castro card, second base, third base, shortstop, center field, right fielder. He's a left field primary, which is interesting. Yeah, I actually might not sell Jimmy Rollins then. Does this card become my second baseman? I don't think he's better than Brooks Lee. I, honest to God, don't think Willie Castro makes my team. I mean, he's going to be a bench piece, for sure. This is a bench piece all day, every day with that positional diversity. But, I mean, 85 vision is solid. Anything above, like, I would say 80 is good enough. Obviously, higher vision is better, but above 80 is 100% usable. And then Carlos Correa is disgusting. 112, 120, 110, 105 with 115 clutch, 90 vision, and 94 fielding, 93 arm strength, 90 accuracy, and 92 reaction. Only 71 speed. He's a primary third baseman. I guess that makes sense for him going back to Houston. That's crazy. Yeah, McMahon looked really good, but the 60 vision or whatever he has just really isn't playable. I am kind of curious, so I need to count how many cards you get for free here. So you get 5. Just doing math in my head, chat. You get 5 from or 6 from the Conquest, right? Because there's 5. So you get 6 from the Conquest. You get 1 from the Showdown. You get 8 from the program. So 15. So that's 15 free cards, right? For this collection. So that would put me at 45 of 60, which means I need to buy 15 cards to be able to finish the collection, which honestly is kind of perfect because a lot of these cards are really, really cheap right now because people are just absolutely ripping them. Ooh, 97 Dustin May? Hold up. Wait a second. Sweeper, sinker, four-seam cutter. Oh, they made him worse. Rip. And he has no quirks. I was actually low-key thinking that card might be good. It's not. It's not going to be good. That's unfortunate. I got kind of excited there for no reason. Taylor Rogers is in the Conquest, is he not? He is. Andrew Chafin is a buy. I appreciate all these cards being at buy now value right now. So many people. Dude, Tyler Rogers, welcome to everyone's new bullpen piece with his sidearm motion. 97 sinker slider four seam with 102 Ks per 9, 125 walks per 9. Oh, he's just going to dot. 121 hits per 9, 119 pitching clutch. Good fucking luck, chat. Good luck. That card is going to be absolutely disgusting. 98 Gregory Soto's out here chilling too. Yo, this is actually a nasty content drop. Sinker, four-seam, sweeper, splitter, slider with 125 hits per 9, 125 Ks per 9, and 112 pitching clutch. And outlier on the sinker. Oh, because Miller and Castro count? That's a good call. That's a good call. So 13. I don't know how many I've bought, to be honest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, I probably should just buy these two. Max Fried. Oh my god, he's up to 21K. That's fucking brutal. Leo DeVries is really, really good, but he's 95K. Are any of these 99s cheap? Doval should be not terrible, 14.5. That's fine. Brian O'Hearn, 10K. Pretty solid card as well. Earl Kelly is not, or is in the program. David Bednar's in the Conquest. Josh Naylor's in the program. Yeah, so I mean, you're ultimately going to have to definitely buy some cards here for sure. All right, chat, let's start rolling here. Let's start rolling here. Will I get banned for playing at the Glitch Stadium? Look at the end of the blog post. All right, let's see what the blog post says. Brand new Diamond Quest event and Conquest map. Then on Friday, August 15th, get ready for a new August Spotlight program and pack, as well as a brand new program that's sure to have names of some of your favorite players written all over it. Mike Trout? No Kaloom, nah. Oh, yeah, that probably is Signature Series. Interesting. Did I already show the attributes? I did. The SETI Mullins program's impossible? How so? Is it just a kind of lengthy grind? I mean, holy piss, bro. I mean, this is, I'm just going to knock these out while rolling the Conquest, right? With any Willie Castro, with any Carlos Correa. God. Do we have double PXP going on? We do, right? Double PXP runs until next week. I would strongly recommend you guys knock out this program this week. This is a 150-point program, too, by the way. All right, gonna knock out. The plan here, chat, is knock out moments, then do the new thread showdown, then do the new threads map conquest, and hopefully by the end of the day, we'll have the collection completely done. How many cards is Castro? 55, I believe. All right, chat. So let me record this TikTok real quick, and then we'll get grinding. The new Threads 2.0 content drop is officially live in MLB the Show 25. Let's go ahead and take a look at all the new cards that dropped today, because there is some fantastic cards. Let's start with the New Threads collection. The New Threads player builds on the prior New Threads collection. You need 43 New Threads card for Mason Miller, 55 for Willie Castro, and 60 for Carlos Correa. Correa is disgusting. 112, 120, 110, 105, 90 vision, really good fielding. Interesting. Third base primary Carlos Correa, because obviously Jeremy Pena is the shortstop in Houston. Then we have 99 overall Willie Castro, who's 103, 125, 100, 116 with 85 vision, 125 clutch. Good fielding, primary left fielder, but has crazy positional diversity. He doesn't start for me, but this is an easy bench piece with how many places he can play. And finally, Mason Miller, who has really good per nines, but is hindered substantially by the pitch mix, only 3 pitches, but does have outlier on the fastball. Glad I did that collection, right? Crazy being behind the scenes? You're not wrong, bro. Anytime I have to post a TikTok here while I'm live, it's tough. I'm kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place when the content goes live, because I want to be here with you guys live, obviously, but it would make more sense for me to wait until I post the TikTok and wait until I post the Twitter stuff and then go live. But do the 98 collection, you get 50 points. Oh, good call. Love to see it. Okay. Thank you. You just saved me literally so much time. Helsley has a cutter? Oh, wait a hot damn minute, bro. Helsley having a cutter makes that card so much more viable. Appreciate that, Eric. Hell stars from the collections in that program. That's what you love to see. The final reward in the New Threads 2.0 program is 99 Seti Mullins, who's fantastic as well. You can see the hitting attributes, solid fielding. This card's great. Ryan McMahon looks also very solid with great fielding and great hitting. The 64 vision really hurts this card, though. I will say Merrill Kelly looks pretty solid sinker cutter. And Griffin Jax also looks very solid sinker cutter as a bullpen piece. Shop. Look at the 99s real quick. There's also a New Threads 2.0 pack featuring 99 Leo DeVries, 99 Yohan Duran, 99 Eugenio Suarez, and 99 Shane Bieber. Leo DeVries is sick. A lot of people liked his prospect card early in the year. Switch hitter, 120, 106, 102, 97, 115 clutch, 90 vision, really good fielding and speed. This might be a lot of people's new shortstop. How'd you get those 50 points? By collecting all of the 98s. Little man gonna have fun with Cedric? You're not wrong. Stars Daddy, thank you for that tier 1. You look so stressed out. Dude, I'm doing a lot at one time here. I'm just trying to get this done for you guys real quick. And then Yohan Duran, obviously, is unbelievable as well. 4-seam splitter, knuckle curve, sweeper. Outlier on the 4-seam and the splitter like normal. This is going to be in a lot of people's bullpens. I want to go look at the collection real quick because there's a lot of really good bullpen pieces in this. Surprised no Danny Kalum, to be completely honest with you guys. There's also a lot of really good bullpen pieces in this content drop. Ryan Helsley got a cutter, which makes him crazy more viable. You can get him in the showdown. Gregory Soto's crazy with 125, 125, outlier sinker, and a crazy pitch mix. A lot of very good pieces in this content drop. I just can't show you every single card that dropped. There's also a new chase pack, 99 overall George Brett, who's very reminiscent of his collection card from MLB the Show 22. Max contact, 100 power against righties, 125 vision, elite fielding, good speed. This card is sick. Willie's depressing? I don't think Willie's depressing. I just don't think he starts for me, especially not as a primary shortstop. If he was a primary shortstop, I would definitely consider it. But I want to look at the spotlight. There is also a new spotlight drop with 99 Anthony Volpe being the last reward. His hitting attributes are actually crazy, but he has never been able to play the field in his entire life at shortstop. This is crazy. August Spotlight also features Aaron Savali and Warming Bernabal in the packs. Warning is honestly one of the best first basemen in the game now. Really, really good hitting attributes coupled with good fielding. But Aaron Savali should be in a lot of people's starting rotation. 112 hits per 9 with sinker cutter and decent velocity. This card's unbelievable. Hey, Truckin', thank you for that tier 1. Appreciate you, my guy. And I think that's all of the new content drop, chat, right? Did I hit everything? I didn't miss anything, right? There's no new Diamond Quest, although there is a new Diamond Quest coming next week. I do need this new Threads map. Finally, there is a new Threads content map. You get 1 new Threads card for beating all of the strongholds and get 1 final one for finishing the map. This is a crazy good conquest. This is a crazy good content drop. They've been killing it since CFB and Madden dropped. All right, chat. All right, let me get this posted, and then we're good. We're good to start playing here, chat. Hey, thank you for those biddies too, Truckin'. Did you hit the free April packs? Joined late? Nah, I didn't. Because people still want fucking Carlos Santana, and they realized they screwed up not giving nearly as many packs as they needed to finish Carlos Santana. Sean, thank you for that tier 1. Appreciate you. Damn, we're still fucking have my squad crash in August. That's crazy. Although someone did tweet at me last night and say they fixed the attribute wheel. Just telling you guys right now, like if that is the case and the attribute wheel is fixed, that's actually a really, really good quality of life change that should have happened like 4 months ago. Cards are all trash, all of them. That's not even close to accurate, J-Pub. A lot of these cards are solid. A lot of these cards are actually better than solid. There's a lot of cards that will make people's teams, for sure. People already got Cedric Mullins? Yeah, all you had to do was finish the 99s and the 98s, man. The attribute wheel is still broken? That is not what I wanted to hear. Fuck me, bro. Someone lied to me on Twitter last night then. Hi everybody, it's Boot Shambi. Welcome to my volume's really loud because I was playing Madden last night and I actually care about the volume on that game. Who would have multiple cards that would show up as being broken? Am I off base, or all of these showing as being correct for me? Like, do I have anyone on my roster who have a live series? Jose Ramirez would have a live series. Volpe's gonna cure world hunger. Unfortunately, he's gonna throw the ball away while he does it. None of these make my lineup, not one. It's fact. Dude, that's a crazy take. Like, I'm questioning whether or not it's time to dump Brooks Lee. I don't think any of the hitters necessarily make my lineup, but I will say, like, there's 2 or 3 starters that I theoretically could use here, and there's at least 4 relievers that I'm considering putting into my lineup here. Gandhi, thank you for that gift, or not Gandhi, Truckin', thank you for that gifty to Gandhi. Grant on your squad and his new 99 shows incorrectly. Interesting. How's Cedric? He's solid. Dude, bullpens are going to be insane now? You're not wrong. And I do think that there's a realistic world where Carlos Correa could play on my team. Maybe over Jimmy Rollins at short, or maybe over Jose at third. I just prefer Jose Ramirez's swing. That's all it boils down to. But now we're in a point where a lot of these cards are just personal preference, right? Like, if a card drops that you really, really enjoy, or you really enjoy the player, he's at a point attribute-wise where you could theoretically throw him on your team. So, is Helsley good? Helsley has a cutter, which makes him way, way, way more viable. Way, way more viable. Does Leota DeVries make the squad? I don't know if I start him over Jimmy Rollins, but his attributes make it a real argument, especially P5. Miller, maybe? Miller's not even the best reliever that they dropped, bro. Gregory Soto's really good. Johan Duran's really good. Griffin Jax is very solid sinker cutter. Aaron Savali should be in a lot of people's starting rotations. Why do people still use Brooks Lee? Because he's fucking disgusting, bro. He's like 125, 125, 115, 10, or I guess it's like 85. And he's a switch hitter. The only reason that Brooks Lee card isn't a 99 overall is because he's a shortstop, and defense at shortstop's really, really weighted heavily. But like that card is actually disgusting. Gonna bully people with Tyler Rogers? Tyler Rogers is solid too. Soto control is trash, yeah, but as a bullpen arm, that doesn't really matter.
That one finds the zone.
If it was a starting pitcher, I would agree, but your bullpen piece is really just supposed to come in for an inning and miss bats. Is Castro on the God Squad? Probably a bench piece on my God Squad, especially because of the lineup diversity he gives. He can play like 6 different positions, and there's really no one else in the game that has that kind of diversity, with the exception of Wensil Perez.
On the corner for a strike.
So no Kaloum? No Kaloum. Which actually I'm kind of surprised. How's Dustin May? Not very good. They took away all of his quirks and took away his 5th pitch. So, batting 120 with him. Brooks Lee is like a 400 hitter in my lineup. He's my eighth man in my lineup, but he's absolutely disgusting. Why no Weekend Classic? They canceled it like a week and a half ago because they were having a bug with the leaderboard.
Miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. So
I don't think that's crazy to say either, just because of the max contact against both sides. The big thing, if this Willie was a shortstop primary and didn't lose 10% of his attributes playing secondary position, he would be better than his new threads. Or his tops now, I mean. His new threads would be better than his tops now. Brooks Lee's on your bench. He's so good. Cattell at second base and Jimmy is short. The more that I look at Cattell, the more I don't think I need him with Brooks Lee. Which might be crazy, but... I mean, Brooks is crazy. That card's really, really nasty. Is LaGrassa still playable? I'm sure it is. Who's best starting pitcher in the update? New threads-wise? I would need to go look at him. Aaron Savali in the Spotlight program is really, really good, though. Sinker cutter. A lot of the starting pitchers they dropped today are sinker cutter pitchers, which they make them really, really viable. Also, no Bailey Falter kind of hurts my heart as a Pirate fan.
Next offering popped in the air, right field.
Should I keep Soto or Andrew Miller in the pen? I think you should keep them both.
One down. Now the third baseman.
Would you start Willie or Leo? I prefer Leo's speed and fielding a little bit, being a primary shortstop, but Willie's definitely the better hitter. He loses hitting stats out of position? No, he loses 10% of his fielding stats out of secondary position. Brooks Lee defense costs you so many double plays. It is what it is. I don't care about my second baseman's defense, to be honest.
Seems like he got exactly. Here's the third baseman.
Either that or they throw slow. There's something major wrong with every card other than Correa. Oh, dude, there's no way you play on higher difficulties.
Right field. And that'll do it.
Considering Greg Maddux is virtually on every person's squad who plays on Legend, and on a vast majority of people's squads who play on Hall of Fame, velocity especially on higher difficulties, does not matter in the slightest. Any franchise today? Probably not, Landon. I was thinking about streaming Madden, but they came out with the heat today on MLB the Show. Naylor any good? He's an interesting build because he's a high contact, lower power hitter, which is very odd for a Josh Naylor. I'm a World Series player. I use Maddox. Well, if you use Maddox, then I don't understand why you could possibly have any issues with people's velocity. Like, a 92 or 93 mile an hour sinker on higher difficulties is completely viable. Now, would I throw a pitcher that throws 93 on All-Star? No. Fuck no. But on anything higher than a Hall of Fame, like, 93 is completely viable. His control is better than these cards? Do you mean his walks per 9?
Going up, one down. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2. 0-2 is the count. Strike 3, and that's
No shark map this year? I'm kind of surprised we haven't gotten a shark map yet.
Now at the plate, pitches in there. That's strike 1. And strike 2.
Why no Soto for New Threads? There is a Soto for New Threads. He's in the pack. 97 overall.
Another, and that's 3
No Danny Kaluuya for the Rangers is a bummer. I just don't think they wanted to put people through a high-level Danny Kaluuya. Which is kind of crazy, because that would be in everyone's bullpen. Literally everyone's bullpen. I am a lawyer, yeah. Tyler Rogers is going to be good. Tyler Rogers is like Darren O'Day, just with way, way less velocity than O'Day. The issue is he almost throws too slow. Just controlling pitch mix in 2 weeks, no one is using these cards, and I think you're wrong. I really do.
Here's Josh Naylor.
The big thing especially is you also have to understand, like, having more options at more positions is not a bad thing.
And that one is in the dirt. 1-0.
$119, 105, 91, 78 with 104 vision. 99 speed, or 99 steal and 30 speed is fucking hilarious, by the way. Do the showdown, then I'm going to go do the conquest, I'm assuming, Tim? Which pitch mix do you think is best? I think the best pitch mix you could have in the game would be sinker, cutter, splitter or a forkball, slider, and then a circle change. Like if that was a 5 pitch mix, I think that's probably the ideal 5 pitch mix.
Runner from third comes across. It's 1-1.
He had 30 speed, but he has 99 steal, which is crazy. Yeah, Savali looks nasty, man. That card looks really, really solid. Is Andrew Chafin card good? I didn't look at him too heavily.
Back in Arlington, now the third baseman, Blaze Alexander. Kelly back to work. Foul ball.
Like the big thing is, are any of these cards better than Ted Williams or Jose Bautista or Griffey or Carlos Beltran? No. But I also wouldn't expect them to be. And if that was your expectation, I don't know why you would expect these cards, like a run-of-the-mill content drop, even a very, very good run-of-the-mill content drop, to be better than Legend and Flashback collection cards.
Swing and a miss. Struck him
Is the new Dustin May good? No.
Is
They brutalized him by taking away his quirks and removing his 5th pitch. That makes him way, way less viable. Does Correa play? Probably not for me, but I think he's better on paper than Jose Ramirez is.
Strike 2.
0-2.
We won't use him? I mean, but if you have... Here's the thing. If you have every single fucking Legend and Flashback and Live Series collection done in the game, you haven't really been adding players to your team since ever. Like, you probably added a few from the All-Star content drop. But outside of that, like, if you've had all the collections done, your team hasn't been changing very often in general. Like, it's crazy to think that you have, like, the highest tier of the highest tier things completed and to expect normal content drops to come in and change your team. I just don't think that that's the correct way you should be thinking about it. Well, and if that is the way you're thinking about it, how disappointing would it be for a random content drop to come in and remove a Legend and Flashback card from your team?
Back at Globe Life Field. All set for the
like, you grinded for how long to finish the Legend and Flashback collection just for it to be off your team in a week?
Right side, and that's just foul.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support and having a
Sandberg's on your team? I think Willie Castro is comparable with Ryan Sandberg. He has worse contact against one side, but he's also a switch hitter, which makes him even more viable. I think Leo DeVries could theoretically play at second base over Ryan Sandberg.
Here's Gurriel. He's 0 for 1. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
like Madden this year, I had a lot of fun playing it yesterday. I was actually really looking forward to jump on and playing it today. You a Paul Skeens fan? Of course.
Gurriel gets a piece.
Trey Turner refuses to be removed. That's crazy. I respect that. Where's Duran? He's a 99 in the pack.
One down,
You think
base is empty.
Nathan Eovaldi should have gotten a spotlight card? They have to be saving him for, like, finest.
Next to hit
Brett's really good. Brett's really, really good. Brett, on paper, is probably the best third baseman in the game. I would take him over Jose. Although Jose's a switch hitter, so... He's the chase pack. He's the chase pack player. Thoughts on new Volpe? He's a great hitter. Literally cannot play the field. Grabby, I stream pretty regularly. I also stream over on YouTube and Twitch.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side for the second time.
What we're doing on the show today, I am knocking out the new Threads 2.0 content. Probably not going to have time to get into rank today. I ultimately do kind of want to play Madden. I'm not going to lie to you guys. You were at the same Angels game I was at in Anaheim? Really, Jaden? Think they're saving Yelich for finest? I can see that. Savali could be good. Savali's going to be really good. For sure. I think that card should be in most people's starting rotation. Could sell Cattell for 180k and get DeVries for 120k. I don't know where you're playing him. If you need a shortstop, yes, but Cattell is the better card over DeVries if we're talking about second base. No one's criticizing you for getting on a new game? No, I agree, but MLB the Show keeps putting out good content. Grabby, it's the same name as my TikTok. I should have dropped dick on that. The one thing I will say about this Ryan McMahon, really wish he had higher than 64 vision. Finest Brian Reynolds can't come soon enough. He's not getting a finest this year. It has to be a flashback finest. Spotlight is kind of whack, don't you think? I mean, Volpe's solid. I just don't think he can play defensively at shortstop. But he does have a really good swing. What's the opposite of finest? Fucking no joke, bro. Madden might be better than CFB this year. The Madden gameplay was exceptionally fun yesterday, dude. I know people are having a lot of issues with, like, bugs and stuff, and that's annoying. And there definitely are some features that are in CFB, specifically around wear and tear and, like, auto subs, that I wish were in Madden. But yesterday playing Madden was the most fun that I've had playing a football game since CFB 25. And before that, that had been the most fun that I had playing a football game since, like, NCAA 14 when it dropped. I don't think I beat this out. Oh, I did? Let's go. How do you hit home runs consistently with buttons for timing? You don't. Like, if you want to consistently control how to hit home runs, you got to be using zone. Because that's how you control getting under the ball. If you're just using, like, timing or directional, you got to kind of get lucky. If you're using directional, at least you can influence the ball to be fly balls. Will we ever get a Josh Hamilton card? Probably not, just because of his off-the-field stuff, unfortunately. That was not a good swing. Woof.
O'Neal makes the play. That is the inning.
That's, I mean, personally for me, that's kind of crazy. I just don't. If you didn't think today was a good content drop, I just really, I don't know what you're looking for. I really don't. I think it's unfair to assume that, like, a crazy amount of cards, if you have all of the best cards in the game, I think it's unfair to assume, like, your team is going to substantially change. There's 3 times a year where teams will substantially change. The first team affinity drop of the year, All-Star, and Finest. Outside of that, if you replace 1, 2, maybe 3 players on your team, you're considering that a good content drop.
It's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
That one not close, and it's 2-1. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone.
Not bad, Boyd. And I mean, the other thing that I posted a video on this the other day, like, The other thing I understand is I'm very, very blessed that I have every top tier best card in the game, and I can get every card in the game if I want it, right? Like that's not the average person's experience playing this game. If you're not like an unbelievable top tier player at this game, this content drop probably replaced 5 to 8 players on your team, 9 players on your team.
Here's the Cardinal DH.
Like if you don't have the live series collection done or the Legend and Flashback collections done, it might be more than that. Willie Castro or Lindor? I prefer Castro over Lindor. Appreciate that, Reformed. I just need to strike out one here. Just waiting on 99 Chipper? I think everyone is, although we probably won't get him for a long time. You think Cedric plays? His hitting attributes are pretty solid. And his speed and fielding actually aren't bad, although his arm is always horrendous. But what do you do about that? Who's the best first baseman? I still think it's Gil Hodges. Although I know that I'm odd in the sense that I fucking love Gil Hodges, bro.
Soto makes the grab, 2 away. Here's Contreras now. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play
So my goal is to finish, I think at least, my goal is to finish this collection and then probably switch over to Madden franchise. It depends how long this is going to take, though, because, I mean, I don't know realistically how long I'm going to stream today, but it's going to be for a while. Appreciate that, Zach. I can't believe I lost that game against Seattle last night, by the way, chat. Is there any for sure cards you want to use? Most of the cards I want to use are pitchers, whether they be starters or relievers. As far as on my actual squad, like my actual hitters, I don't know. Then it becomes a little bit more difficult. Any ranked today? Probably not. Probably not. Willie Castro make my team? At worst, he's a bench piece because he has so much positional diversity. I can throw him basically anywhere and be okay. Papa Bell card is helpful off the bench and such. I'm curious to see what he looks like, although his swing is ass. Oh my god, his swing is so bad. Ass. Need 99 Connor Griffin in your life? Hopefully he wins like minor league player of the year and gets an awards card at the end. I think that'd be kind of sick, not gonna lie. Been enjoying Madden so much. I don't play MUT, but if you're just talking about franchise, I think it was a lot of fun. Although it is interesting, it looks like we're going to start getting the 99 NGL guys, which I don't think enough people give those cards a chance. I do wish they would update Josh Gibson's swing, though. I would use him as my starting catcher if his swing wasn't so slow. Oh my god, it's so slow. Is Castro the best card in the game? No. 97 Tyler Rogers, the game is saved? Dude, his pitching motion is going to ruin some people, bro. You got fired after your second year in your Panthers rebuild? That's crazy. What is NGL cards? A word that TikTok does not let me say. Played the market phenomenally. Love to hear that. Marge Simpson be like, you're not wrong. Why am I struggling with this Ramon Laureano so bad? Snag Jimmy for 120K? Fuck, bro. Jimmy absolutely crashed because of Willie Castro. I should have sold him when they announced Willie Castro earlier today. Although I still think Jimmy's better at shortstop. And DeVries too. Although I think Jimmy on paper is better than DeVries. But each their own. Can't do whatever they want. Seems crazy. I don't know. It feels like most of the bad swings in the game are right-handed swings. I just don't know what they can do to them. I don't know if it's just people feel more comfortable hitting with lefties than hitting with righties.
Here's Ramon Laureano.
Man, that's crazy, Nick. DeVries has no quirks. That's crazy.
Ball one.
Who you verse week 3? Week 3, we got the Patriots.
Base is empty.
I'm still legitimately butthurt I lost to the Seahawks last night the way that I did. My defense played an unbelievable game. My offense just couldn't get shit going, which feels very realistic to how the Steelers are in real life. Perfect sound off Gibson's bat. I get why they did it. I also understand it's annoying to people.
Around first.
Still love Cody Bellinger at first. He's batting 395. Respect that.
Now the tag at second, and he's out.
I love how Willie's 93 is better. I don't think it's necessarily better. The max contact against both sides is definitely solid. The big difference between the new Willie and the old Willie is the new Willie isn't a primary shortstop. If the new Willie was a primary shortstop, I think it's better than the top down card. Don't talk about the Steelers like that, bro. I'm a Steelers fan. What do you mean? I can't hit with lefties this year. Part of the reason that it's been harder to hit with lefties this year is because the meta has been crazy lefty heavy. Between Al Leiter and Donaldson and Randy and Garrett Crochet and like all of these different players, you've just been having to face lefty all year. That's why my lefty players all have lower averages than my switch hitters and my righties. Austin, I think it could be okay, bro. Who's your favorite Steeler player? I don't have one right now because Minkah Fitzpatrick got traded. Minkah was my guy, bro. I'm really thinking Caleb Johnson is going to be my new favorite Steelers player if I was a betting one. Am I going to use LaGrassa to complete this program? No, I probably won't really have to do anything to complete this program rather than doing the Conquest and the Showdown, to be honest. Not Aaron Rodgers? Nah. Aaron Rodgers was the best of bad situations at quarterback. Gotta be DK. The issue is, I've never really been a big fan of diva wide receivers. Like, it's why George Pickens wasn't ever my favorite player. All-time favorite Steelers player? Hines Ward. It's gotta be Hines Ward, bro.
And now, Leo DeVries.
FYI, wear and tear and progressive fatigue are in Madden. You have to go into settings and turn it on. Nah, wear and tear is on by default. Progressive fatigue is off by default when you start a franchise. I think the point is they gave you the choice of whether or not you want to use wear and tear or whether you want to use progressive fatigue, which I'm not sure why anyone would use progressive fatigue. That shit sucked last year. That shit was so lame.
And a good start to the inning.
You don't even need to complete all the moments if you're going Showdown and Conquest since you completed the collection. I mean, to be fair, you kind of do. It just means you have to do less missions. Because the collection, well, I'm not going to get all the 99s first. Like, that shit's not going to happen. But, if you only do the 98 collection and then do the Showdown and Conquest, that's 110 out of 150. So, what's all the stuff that is needed to grind for this update? You have to do a Showdown, you have to do a Conquest. Thank God he threw him out, or didn't throw him out. I needed the strikeout here. Just got Helsley. Dubs. That card could go in a lot of people's bullpen too. The fact they gave him a cutter makes him so much more viable, bro. Antonio Brown is your favorite all time? I respect that. AB is never going to be my favorite of all time because of how his time ended. If AB would have stayed a Steeler for the rest of his career, I think he probably goes down as my favorite Steeler of all time. I don't know if there's anyone who's ever given me the highs of being a Steeler fan that AB did. It's like, it's AB and it's Troy Polamalu. And that's pretty much the pinnacle of giving you, like, highs. Who just, like, made jaw-dropping plays on the field. Only if you get to your 7th batter, Jackie, and only if it's in Diamond Quest. Like Jerry Rice special, agreed. AB's prime for like that 4 or 5 year stretch where he was the best receiver in football. And I know people will still go back and say Julio was better. No, he wasn't. There was no one on a football field. There's a real argument to be made that AB was the best player in football during his peak stretch, with the exception of maybe Aaron Donald and maybe Tom Brady. But I mean, listen, I would probably take AB over what he was able to do over Tom Brady during that time. AB was never better than Julio. Julio was never better than AB.
That one hit to first.
No TJ love. I love TJ, and he's had some pretty jaw-dropping experiences, but he never did it in the playoffs. That's my big thing. Both Troy and AB made huge plays in the playoffs. Julio clears AB. Y'all don't know ball.
Smash down the left field line.
There was never a time while AB was on a football field that Julio was better than him. Just never. What about Peyton Wilson? I think he's going to be really good this year. We need Trout 99, now Mookie 2. Yeah, although I don't know what they're going to do about Mookie. But Trout, I'm assuming they're waiting for his 400th homer. His whole career, man? No. Dude, you can go look at the look at the stats. I just don't know what to tell you guys.
Here's Carlos Correa.
Julio's better than AB? He's not. I mean, we can go do this comparison right now if you guys want. Let's go fucking do this comparison right now. If we're gonna have this conversation, let's have this conversation right. Bro, it is kind of tough because although I think Julio ended up playing a little bit longer than AB just because AB kind of fell off the deep end. I could even do this comparison for 2016 specifically. Dude, there's a realistic argument to be made that Antonio Brown's prime is a top 5 wide receiver of all time. Like, not even, like, you can put Antonio Brown's prime against Calvin Johnson. I went to the wrong Antonio Brown. My bad. So, mind you, Antonio Brown played in 20 less games than Julio Jones for his career, has 20 more receiving touchdowns, has 15 more receptions, and only has 1,000 less yards. That's almost 2 full seasons of games that Antonio Brown played less than Julio Jones and has better than virtually all of the counting stats. They both have the same amount of Pro Bowls and All Pros, although Antonio Brown did get a ring. And Antonio Brown has kick and punt return yards. I do want to look at their 2016 though, because I'm actually kind of curious about that comparison now. Uh, 2016 to 2016, 2016 to 2016. Or you could, what you theoretically could do would be look at both of their best seasons, which if you're saying Julio's best season is 2016. By the way, in 2016, since we're gonna go that route, Antonio Brown had 106 receptions to Julio's 83. He had 1,300 yards to Julio's 1,400 yards, and had 12 receiving touchdowns to Julio's 6 receiving touchdowns. So even on Julio's best year, Antonio Brown clears him. Julio's best was in 2015. Okay, let's do that comparison then. Antonio also folded in the playoffs every year. I mean, he put up like crazy attributes in the playoffs. That's not fair. Don't do that. Don't do that to AB like that. I need to find. So you guys are saying Julio's best year was in 2015? Unless he wants to smoke, bro, I'm here for it. So 2015. This shit's crazy. In 2015, Antonio Brown, 136 receptions, 1,834 yards, 10 touchdowns. Julio Jones, 136 receptions, 1,871 yards, and 8 touchdowns. So they had the exact same amount of receptions. Julio had 50 more yards, but Antonio Brown had 2 more touchdowns. Like, that's fucking crazy. AB is almost top 10 of all time. Julio is top 50. There's an argument to be made that if AB wouldn't have went crazy, he ends up as a top 3 to top 5 receiver of all time. Because he easily goes over 100 receiving touchdowns for his career if he continues his career on the track that he was going on. Wide receiver 1 versus a slot receiver? Oh my god. There's no fucking shot that you're going to tell me you don't think Antonio Brown was wide receiver 1. There's no shot you're even going to tell me that Antonio Brown was a slot receiver. He played on the outside like 98% of his career. They would throw him in the slot sometimes. That's crazy. Julio's a top 5 wide receiver of all time? Julio's not even a top 10 wide receiver of all time. I can't even tell you who AB's other wide receivers were. I'm not going to do that because Juju, when he came in for the first year or two of his career, was really, really good. But AB's other wide receivers for most of his career were nobodies. AB is a system wide receiver. That's fucking crazy considering he played with 4 different offensive coordinators throughout his prime, by the way. Yeah, he had. I guess you do have Martavis Bryant for like a 2-year stretch before he got taken out of the league for weed. Eli Rogers, damn dude, those 2015, 2016 wide receivers for the Steelers. Again, you're a Steelers fan, and I'm assuming you're a Falcons fan if you think that Julio is better at AB. Like, even if you look at their primes, I truthfully do not think there was a single time in, like, 2013 to 2018 where Julio Jones was a better receiver than AB. Calvin's still better than both? Yes. But AB's prime is comparable to Calvin's prime, for sure. One of the greatest games of all time, bro, of all time, was the Steelers versus the Lions. I remember it because the Steelers were wearing their Bumblebee uniforms. It was November 17th, 2013, where Calvin Johnson and Antonio Brown had some of the most ridiculous receiving numbers that I have ever seen in my entire life, back to back. Like, they were, both Matt Stafford and Ben Roethlisberger were throwing to 2 receivers, and nothing else mattered than Calvin Johnson and AB going back to back to back. Shit was nuts. Oh no, we're going to watch this, chat. We're watching this shit. No. Calvin Johnson. I mean, we're taking a second. We're taking a second not playing MLB the Show, and we're going to enjoy good football here for a sec, chat. We're going to watch NFL highlights. This was one of the craziest games that I've ever experienced, bro. AB and Calvin Johnson were just going bar for fucking bar all game. AB got the privilege of destroying a bad AFC North, too? Stop it. The Ravens literally won a Super Bowl during his prime. That's crazy. Put some respect on the Andy Dalton Bengals of the 2010s, bro.
Got a win in Chicago, the Lions' first win since 2007. They have not won in Ben Roethlisberger's city since
enjoy the Pittsburgh Steelers.
The Detroit Lions come to town to take on the 3-6 Pittsburgh Steelers.
And it was raining.
Certainly a factor. Raining heavily right now. They're expecting that the entire game, and the winds expected to pick up dramatically.
Yeah, Calvin was
Steelers on
unreal
defense,
in
third
those
down, right
years,
around the
man.
middle of the pack and out of shotgun.
This was
On
also
the
a
money to
really,
Reggie
really
Bush
bad
and into the
Steelers
open field and up to the
secondary.
44-yard
This
line.
is
A
an
first down for the
exceptionally
Lions.
bad Steelers
Scrambled for the
defense.
football. The Steelers say they have
This is
it.
like post Troy
Although it looks like
Polamalu
the officials
years
are
where,
pointing at the ground
or I guess
saying
it's technically the
that's
end of
where
Troy's
the ball
career.
came loose in his
This
Lions
was
football.
like post Tim Tebow ruining a really good Steelers defense. Yeah, just throw it up all game, bro. All game.
It is a completed pass to
A lot
the
of weird allegations
38-yard
against
line.
Big Ben. You were not wrong. That's why it's always been conflicting to be a Big Ben fan. It was always really hard.
Wide open, and Stafford missed it.
God, I do miss this era of Ben Roethlisberger.
Batted away.
Poor Ike Taylor out here on
Johnson,
the
and
island.
Ike Taylor was right there with him. So the first time
You had to feel for
Taylor
him.
is
You had to feel for him.
tested. 64%
He
of
catch
his
there, you were
passes
not
this
wrong.
season. 13 touchdowns,
regular
10
season? Yeah,
interceptions.
week 11 of the
Trying to break up the
2013
running game
season.
today, and a big hole for the rookie out of Michigan State, Le'Veon Bell.
That actually makes me so bad, bro. Rookie Le'Veon Bell. Ugh. My heart. And Heath Miller. Oh my God, as a Steelers fan, this just makes me so sad. This era of Steelers football deserved a Super Bowl, bro.
On 3rd and 11, they need to get down to
Antonio Brown doing Antonio Brown things. Love to see it.
Very, very close.
Rookie
on the
Le'Veon, dude,
reception
this
to
actually hurts
Antonio
my soul.
Brown.
Watching his Alliance
16,
fan, bar for bar,
8
bro.
receptions, the most by a Steeler through the first 9 games
God,
in franchise
there's
history.
nothing better than watching
Today,
the
the
NFL.
Steelers' 10th game of the season.
Not gonna lie, there's nothing
And
better than
Roethlisberger
watching
cuts it
the NFL.
loose.
AB doing AB
Slipping
things.
tackles it into the open field and into the end zone.
Did it look like he was in the slot there, Chet?
Slipping tackles it into the and Roethlisberger
Oh
cuts
shit,
it
he's on the
loose.
outside.
And slipping tackles it into the open
Crazy.
field and into the end zone.
But I was told he was a slot merchant.
Antonio Brown.
Obviously motioned out exception. That's just bad tackling. That's AB being AB, bro.
The fact that he gets to practice it all week.
I'm just waiting for Calvin Johnson to start going off in this game, though. Because I remember watching this being like, oh my God.
Lions pick it up and then badly overthrown
Stafford
by
is
Stafford.
having a struggle early in
They
the
don't
game.
have the same passing game. They're able
Julio
to focus
clears.
on
He
Ray
does
Rice
not,
and that
in
running
fact,
game.
clear.
3rd down and 8. Great protection again. And looking down the sideline, and Stafford.
The crazy
misses
part is Matthew
another
Stafford, if he would
wide
just hit
open
some of these
receiver.
plays, has like another 200
William
passing
William
yards.
and Mary College.
I mean,
Hard to believe it's
like,
already hit
you're not wrong. It's also the 2013 Dude, you can throw it to him whenever. He's double covered on the sideline. Doesn't matter. Throw it to AB.
He's telling us right here. He may
It's
be getting ready
fucking
to do just
absurd.
that.
These are the greatest
Roethlisberger steps up.
Oh look,
and
AB
finds
again.
Antonio Brown inside the 15 to the end zone.
People do not remember how good he was, bro. People do not remember how good he was.
And the Steelers
Isn't
have
that cover
jumped
Paul
on
Molly versus Fitzy?
Bill,
It's
a very important part of this Detroit offense.
Although Calvin Johnson also scores 2 touchdowns.
He'll get it again.
You haven't heard it yet.
This is power football here.
Who the
for
fuck
Bell.
is this running the football
Wraps that
for?
ball
The
up and all
Lions.
the way down to the 35.
It's a different Bell that I don't recognize. 2 touchdowns, no CTE. Yeah, this
First
is
catch of the game by Johnson.
He got ruined.
Slips by Taylor.
Is it John
14 on
Bell?
2
Oh my
drives
God,
here
that's a
today.
name I have not heard in a hot minute.
Stafford pump fakes, now looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete. That is excellent.
This was a classic situation of fuck it AB down there somewhere, or fuck it Calvin Johnson down there somewhere, bro.
3rd down. And Pettigrew.
The crazy part is
takes
Matthew
off
Stafford
the
could have had like another
fingertips.
10
That should have been a
touchdowns.
touchdown.
Just hit his receivers really well.
35-yard field
That's
goal
our
try,
fake bell.
and it's off
Rookie love.
the upright and good.
Oh, I definitely get CPI in 2035.
Well, they give it to Antonio Brown,
That's
and
not
that
his
did not
fault,
fool
though. That's not his
DeAndre
fault.
Levy. Need to get all the way up to the 30-yard
A
line.
3rd and 17. This has to be an AB dump.
In the hands of Brown. beat one man, but
That's the
Houston
greatest 7 yards
far short of the first down. Matt McBride. Very short punt, and then picked up on one bounce by Spurlock.
They're going to have
wish
to
I could go
adjust
back to
defensively
this
with
time.
no huddle, because right now they're not getting a lot of pressure on Roethlisberger.
Reggie Bush with a 5 down. Bush fumbled the football. It's picked up by the Steelers. Lawrence Timmons racing the other way is run out of bounds by Stafford. Now we have a lot of things going on here.
The ruling on the field is a fumble recovered by the defense. Holding number 67 offense. That penalty is declined.
Jock though, man.
We're wondering just like you were wondering.
My YouTube got suspended? Yeah, it's because I was
just flips the ball to Heath Miller.
I would be surprised if I get hit over on
down.
Honestly, that's probably
right
I probably should call it if I'm being honest.
There's been one real chink in the armor of this
Oh
entire
my
defense.
God. I miss this era of Steelers football. YouTube stream got hit. It do be like that, Chad. It do be like that. I wonder if I can just restart it though, or if I lost my streaming privileges for